We live in fast times, connected, technological, ever-changing. And yet, amidst all this progress, many still turn to something ancient, philosophy. Why do we do that? Why, in an age dominated by science and innovation, do we still seek answers from long-gone thinkers? In this video, we'll explore why philosophy remains not only relevant, but essential in our modern world. We're living through deep transformations. Globalization, social media, political and environmental crises. They've all reshaped how we see the world and our place in it. It's no surprise that many people feel lost, anxious, unanchored. Philosophy offers a compass, a still point in a world that never stops moving. Thinkers like Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, and more modern voices like Nietzsche, Kierkegaard, or Simone de Beauvoir don't give us easy answers. They ask the hard questions. What does it mean to live a good life? What is happiness? What role does justice play in our society? These aren't just academic puzzles. They're questions that shape how we live, how we choose, how we connect with others. Another reason people turn to philosophy today is the search for personal growth. Philosophy isn't just for books and classrooms. It's becoming a practical guide for daily life. Just look at the rising popularity of Stoicism, made famous by Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca. They teach us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. In a world full of noise, stress, and unrealistic expectations, that's powerful advice. Stoic ideas like resilience, acceptance, and virtue speak directly to those who feel overwhelmed. They help us stay grounded, respond wisely, and keep our emotions in balance. Philosophy also trains us to think more clearly. It challenges our assumptions, sharpens our reasoning, and opens our minds. And in a time of clickbait, algorithms, and surface-level thinking, that's a radical act. Another reason many are drawn to philosophy is the desire for authentic connection. Yes, we're always online, but we're often lonely. Philosophy reminds us that thinking is not a solo journey. It's a conversation with others, with history, with ourselves. From the ancient Greek schools to modern-day podcasts, philosophy has always been a collective act. A place to question, share, and grow together. Today, forums, reading groups, and YouTube channels are creating new communities of thoughtful people. People who seek depth, not just content. Philosophy also plays a role in mental well-being. In a time where anxiety, burnout, and depression are widespread, philosophy offers a space to breathe. Eastern traditions like Buddhism or Taoism teach us to embrace suffering, cultivate stillness, and balance mind and body. Thinkers like Albert Camus remind us that even in an absurd world, meaning can be created. The key idea is simple. We can't control life, but we can choose how we respond. That's not just comforting, it's empowering. Some say science has replaced philosophy, but that's a narrow view. Science tells us how things work. Philosophy asks why and what matters. Science can explain the brain, but it can't tell us what it means to be conscious or why we should care about others. In truth, science and philosophy need each other. Especially now, with AI, biotechnology, and space exploration raising new ethical questions. We must ask, what is the human cost? What kind of future are we building? And what role should values play in our decisions? Philosophy helps us hold the mirror up and not look away. And finally, there's the political dimension. In a time of polarization and outrage, philosophy invites us to slow down. To think, not just react. Thinkers like John Stuart Mill, with his vision of individual liberty, or Hannah Arendt, who explored the roots of totalitarianism and democracy, still speak powerfully to our moment. Philosophy asks, what makes a society just? How do we balance freedom and the common good? In a world dominated by headlines and slogans, philosophy offers something rare: depth. Philosophy is not a luxury. It's not just theory. It's a way of living, of questioning, of growing. It doesn't promise easy answers, but it helps us ask better questions. And sometimes that's exactly what we need. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time for another journey into thought.